It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports, where division rivals will clash in the NFC North. It's the Lions and the Vikings, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
Madden need to fix that. Like, somebody's QBR is a 52 and you're starting, and a 16 deep pass, like, that's an issue.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at US Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. And Charles, we have arrived at another new season. Had a little more pep in my step this morning. I know you did as well. Here we go.
Yeah, when you went out for your 5-mile jog, you were flying. You did it in record time because you were psyched up about this game. But let's be frank about it. No more radio shows, but now we get to see it on the field.
So we are going to start the rookie Jay Watkins this game. He balled out the preseason, like, didn't throw no in it. I love it.
It's just about time to get the party started.
You throw it slow, I feel like it's easy to pick off. I mean, softer. Even if you do throw a hard ball into somebody else, for like a DB, you know, they can't catch like that. It might drop out their hands. So here's our rookie quarterback. Look at that, 95 throw power. Medium accuracy is 83. Short accuracy is kind of short. Deep accuracy is like 79-ish. Watkins can lead this team because it's tough. We don't have that many receivers. We don't have no name receivers. We're going to have to maybe get some running game going. And, first play of the 2022 season.
And now hang on here because down on the
2023 season, my bad. Zach Ertz injured. And that sucks because he was filling in for our fullback, and our fullback is injured.
Here's 2nd and 9.
I realized I put my tight end as a blocking tight end until my practice squad, so I might have to activate him.
And not much to speak of. Call it a watched.
This is one thing. I want us to be a good third down team, but I don't like being third and long. This is kind of third and long. I don't like being as far back.
Throw left side complete. That's Bennett.
That's another guy who had a phenomenal last game. 100 yards plus.
There you go, Charles. The first completed pass.
See by this offense.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the
Vikings offense is pretty high powered in my opinion. You know, you got Dalvin Cook, Adam Thielen, Justin Jefferson, a young stud.
After the career that he's had in the NFL thus far, you get the sense that he was underrated coming out of college. Not just great intangibles.
Their own 23. From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, he's going to take a shot.
Going deep early.
And that is incomplete.
Under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Good footwork at the 30. And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32.
Young Rook got to make that tackle.
Because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
That's a tremendous group effort.
I really just hope that this defense can stop the run. In preseason, we cannot stop the run at all, especially against the Patriots.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
So I'm hoping we can turn it around, stop this run a little bit more.
Yeah,
things were pretty stacked up.
Here's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Ooh,
Incomplete.
that's our draft pick right there.
first round. They expect you to play right away. In the community's eyes and fan base,
we are trying to build something. We're trying to build a dynasty.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
But still good yardage. On second down.
Oh,
it's Cook.
good
And
defense, Chris.
Nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
To throw.
Oh, Smith, get loose.
He's got Smith here.
46, did he make the stop?
He is very close to a first down.
4 inches, good.
He's got a likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them.
For their second overall drive.
The rookie is now in the game.
Squaring off with a division
tight end.
rival in week 1. Do you like that
them back
matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be
fullback? The rookie taking a big hit.
Matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the bit. If you just have more bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. Great game to sell right out of the gate.
Jay Watkins up to TJ Hockenson. Great offensive line blocking right there. Great blocking. And I know Jay Watkins is starting for us, but I don't want to just throw him right in and let him just and give him like 30 passes, 40 passes a game. I want him to get comfortable on it. But right here,
from the gun, a run with
73, you got to pick up on that one, but rookie back in the game, running back. Usually when he's in, a little more power. He can do it all. He can run you over and he can take you out the socks. We'll have a major role in this team. A three-headed goat back here.
You have to get used to the flow of the game, the speed of the game, and sometimes that first
we got a three-headed goat back here.
It appears they found something here in the second one.
Nothing doing.
The perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack.
Another third and down.
3rd and 5. They'll drop to throw. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of down.
Line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards. Turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And this time they were
nothing on that outside.
And playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of names.
But you're right, great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get it.
Oh.
McCann's kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, they've taken the field here for their second drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial. They start the drive with Cook. And from the 25,
97.
To turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
Akuda.
And got his man complete. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years with the arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one.
And I'm really not sure.
They'll run with Cook.
Oh, that's some crazy shit.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
You may have to go to the air.
2nd down and goal. Cousins. to the end zone, but it's hit.
Panic as well and think I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfect.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Dalvin Cook, a 3-yard touchdown run in the end zone.
Yeah, not out now joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of a long drive. Your defense gets a chance to take a break, adjust a little bit, maybe get themselves ready to get back out on the field and play a little bit better. So they'll take the benefit.
That's one thing that we're outside of the pocket.
First NFL started. Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in his first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
And they'll
Good
get
run
him
by
down
Swift.
as he's inside the 40.
That's what I like to see.
10 for the Lions.
Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Running the counter with Mostert.
Oh,
Result here, a pickup on
This run of this contest.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
looking back at the film, had Tate wide open in the middle of the field. And maybe could have got something here if I would have waited just a little bit longer. Hopefully they think this is a pass, but I'm running right up the gut with Swift. They don't see him as a power back, but I'm me neither. I'm running it though. Let's go.
To be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Oh, Tate is not a quick guy.
And maybe turn the tide.
He's more of a jump up there and go get it.
On second down, Mostert.
Oh, Mostert trying to make something out of nothing. Makes it worse for the offense.
Loss results there.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
What?
Goes out of bounds. They keep.
I don't want to say Mahomes. Remind me of Deshaun Watson. He can sling it. Accuracy isn't on Deshaun's level,
And they're operating in plus
but
territory.
he can definitely
They're
sling
thinking
it.
points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Oh,
Just a couple yards shy of the end zone. 15 more there. And
Auden Tate.
It's another first down. Mostert. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up.
Know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action.
can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it?
On play action, they'll throw.
Oh.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Mostert trying to get in. Vikings defense showing why they're one of the best defenses in the league.
Instead,
Hunter coming off the edge.
After the fumble, even though they
Got
recovered
a good linebacker core. It's gonna be a tough game.
They'll look to throw on third and goal.
But they got Swift wide open in the middle of the touchdown. Let's go.
Swift there to make the grab. And the Lions are going to
Look at the pass right in the middle. Look at Cephas. Thought it was for him.
There was a lot of zip on that
Let's
pass.
go.
That's and he missed it. No good. This is going to remain a 2-point game after that one.
Second half, Stevenson did the same thing with less carries. Oh, he had more than 18, but like
as well as continue to feed him the football.
118, like some crazy. They had like 300 yards rushing.
Might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. On second and 10.
Oh, he's got the rookie beat.
And that working out of the gun, Cousins. And the pressure.
Let me get there. Let's go.
That time as Cousins goes down. Julian Okwara coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4.
Is doing.
Gonna make a change on an offensive play. I like this. They got one safety.
They go
Play action. Oh,
first down. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
oh.
Make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
That change of plays was a great play by Watkins.
Allowing that to happen did not let him get downfield.
They'll try and set up the
Anthony Barr, like, it's going to be hard to get through these linebackers. It's going to be so hard to get through these linebackers.
Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. That's complete to his running back, Jefferson. And now Cousins. It's caught. Smith. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Receiver, the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the.
So with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando back for another year, he'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, and it keeps the drive alive. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lewis. The Vikings in the hurry up. Hustling up to the line. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. On 3rd down, Cousins. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Let's go.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards. Chances in this game. He just hasn't been able to find any daylight so far.
Patience, patience, patience. And that's the hard part for a runner
Bennett.
because they expect every run
Bennett has speed.
So
Bennett has the speed.
Through the struggles.
Play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And he fired. Maybe here, not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And they go backwards here. Get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Vikings going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts remaining until the half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And how about that for just late to start him out? Has him at the 45 already. Final play of the half, Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. And it's the Packers who have the lead as that game approaches halftime. Aaron Rodgers, a touchdown pass there. From there, let's head to Philly to see what's happening with the Eagles. And you can see they lead the visiting Arizona Cardinals at halftime. Miles Sanders, a force in that first half with 2 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's check in on our nation's capital to see what's happening with the Washington football team at home at FedEx Field. And you can see they have the lead over the visiting Seahawks. 2 touchdown passes there for Jameis Winston. Time now for a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Lions. And they've had some success on the ground. And with the lead going into the second half, they'll no doubt be looking to keep it going. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, there's a look at what they were able to do throwing the football. And they'll need to get things in gear as they trail here at the break.
If week 1 fatigue
Starting off the second half, Trey Lions are to kick off.
Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
We're paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. Looking here for Smith.
He's going deep. Okuda's back there.
And this is incomplete.
There you go. Good defense,
It
Jeff.
looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been
The
a
basketball team is playing excellent defense, great communication.
You know they
no
ain't
matter
going-
whether
they
it's
ain't going
man or
short.
zone, and especially against deep balls as we saw
Yeah,
there.
81 wide the
They're not
fuck
giving up
open,
anything
man.
to him.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And all the way down to the 35.
What happened? Oh, let's go.
And today. Returnable for Grant. A beautiful fake. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half.
They're stepping up, man. I mean, we're not getting no sacks. I guess we're getting there.
Now it'll be
Good block.
interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang
Raheem
in
Mostert
there
using
and
that
not try
speed to
force
get around the
something
corner.
that could
Let's
put your
go.
team in some jeopardy.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him that say. Maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right. He struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
55
One.
rushing yards. Back-to-back good plays. Have them
Zone
on the
run,
move
zone
on
run.
first down. From the gun, here's Swift. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard.
Trend is continuing here.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away to his left. And in for the Lions touchdown. Auden Tate from 19 yards away. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
We just saw one of the benefits of a quarterback having mobility. Scrambled around, kept the play alive, and then found a receiver
Auden
open
Tate.
downfield for a touchdown.
And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants, or a lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big...
Up the first. Draw play, Cousins to Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
It's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your... into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss. Kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Cousins throw complete to Thielen. And it's going to be another
I need a
first
free
down
safety that's
as
gonna
they'll
lay
get
that
him to
hit
the
right
ground
there.
at the line.
He waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
But they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Dances by him. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another first.
That's right.
Now Cook. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the... To throw on 2nd and 6. Cousins.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was...
This will be the 8th play of the drive. Cousins. This is caught. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook. Already his second and third quarter drive for it, and momentum is sort of
This is
shifted
definitely
the other
an
direction after that
important-
last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. A run there on first down.
Anthony
and a
Barr is
pretty good one
literally
to
every...
find.
Get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
It's in.
He's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your...
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. DJ Watt effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield.
Scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to.
Now Cousins. And his throw's going to be in.
8 yards to go.
To throw is Cousins.
Let's fucking go.
It's almost like watching a game of tennis, or do you prefer ping pong? You know, back and forth like that? That definitely was excellent, wasn't it?
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. They'll look to throw. Looking deep for Bennett.
Oh!
Tried to dial up the long.
For this team, just look how open he was. Like, just cut right up. Probably the only one open other than the flats. But if you see an open receiver like this, with his type of speed, you gotta make this. You gotta make this pass. It was no touch on it. Looked like a Josh Allen throw before he started learning how to put touch on it. He was wide open. If you would have hit him right here, a little closer to the sideline,
I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up with safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great.
I mean, that's something that
he is hoping to find the end zone for a third time. And we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
That's right, don't go for the mousetrap, but it's hard to do because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards it.
It'll be a pickup. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Might be the best of the bunch. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook.
Tackle 51.
Chris Barnes
on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Ooh, Cousins. Come on. You got to pick.
From the gun, here's Cousins.
Wide open. Look at this one. Let's go.
Downfield, equally good.
And this one is right through.
We didn't break.
And with that, they will move out in front by 3.
It's a 3-point game, 10 minutes.
And now
I know their fans are getting into it, but
following the field goal, still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this. Here's 2nd and 3.
They bluffing. They ain't listening.
They go
They is
back to the
listening.
ground.
They is listening.
And they get him down, but not
Good
before
block.
he takes it across the 40-yard line.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that should.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Open man, he's got
Keep
the
Hawkinson.
tight end Hawkinson.
Oh.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run.
It's him starting to
locked
understand how to play the game in a short amount of time. The dazzling plays will come, and with experience.
This can go for much. This can go for much.
We're seeing him handle the game, make all the smart plays, and the right reads.
And he's good. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. They run out of the shotgun with
Mostert.
And he'll go down at the 28. 79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Oh, that's one to one.
Lighten up now. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A fresh leg since he didn't get much done in the first half. Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have got
a great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And so you don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions are once again going to retake the lead.
As we remember, but it felt like the offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our...
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing is Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh, the rookie's out there. Oh.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in it. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins. He finds his man Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across mid.
Be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
Made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a 4th quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
They'll throw again. Cousins. He's going to get this one down to Cook. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
Yeah, the other guys ran out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they're stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away.
It's to go.
Lions offense.
And a rookie make a
cushion they once had totally gained.
We don't have to rush. We got a whole field to go. We don't got to rush.
They'll start on the ground with
smart.
And he's able to plow forward. Come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a give right side. Stanford. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Out to the left there and complete.
Situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
Early.
But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed.
They're going. Oh!
He's brought down. The Lions
Anthony
on 4th down. And the Vikings, they have the...
Yeah, not only do they have the timeouts, as you just noted, they're going to get an extra one with the 2-minute warning.
Touchdown, Vikings! For 21 yards away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complimentary?
10. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He gets this complete to Cephas. And past the 40 to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
It's a pickup of 3, and we have you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. That should do it. Xavier Woods with a pick. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
The Vikings ready to at this point. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cook. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the left in the football game. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They run it again with Cook. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. The Lions now going to use the second. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll be out right at the 35. They'll score that. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. Of a pass rush like that, they were on him instantly.
Yeah, this time it's going to come from the middle linebacker because watching the lineman, it seemed to me that they thought he was going to drop back in the pass.
And now it's 3rd down. On play action, they'll throw. And that nearly should have come up with. Instead, it's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Runs through the contact. And he'll hit the deck, but he did not get there. They had to go for 1st and 10. Victory football. In this case, it's the best thing for the team that's winning. Best thing week 1 and 1-0 after going down to that knee. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. But now I'm listening to you. So for the Vikings,